If you struggle with triggers, watch this. One of the worst things that you can ever do is tell someone to just let it go. Everyone has had that moment where you're telling a friend or a family member something and they respond by saying, let it go. And it's like hot lava comes up out of you. And you're over there thinking like, yeah, if I could do that, I wouldn't be here talking it out with you right now. And you're right to feel this way, because what just let it go does is it actually keeps your nervous system and your brain replaying the event, trying to get closure. The problem and emotion never get processed and the story never ends. This type of anger typically arises because in your childhood, this is what happened and it's replaying in your adult life. If you run this pattern, you were not taught how to process an emotion. Your parents that didn't know how to handle your emotions squashed them instead of helping you process them. So yet again, you are having to squash your emotions, but now as an adult. When we don't fix toxic patterns like this one, what we do is learn to emotionally constipate ourselves. We become so blocked by emotions that when we're trying to heal from our childhoods later in life, we don't feel like we can. Because healing means feeling, and we never learned how to actually just feel the emotion and let it pass. We learned how to suppress it, which means that you learned how to be emotionally unavailable to yourself, which makes you emotionally unavailable to partners, no matter how badly you want your happily ever after, meaning you're subconsciously blocking love in your own life. Repeating this specific pattern means continued blocking of love in any type of relationship moving forward. It's not just romantic, it's all familiar relationships as well, because emotions are how we bond. You're not toxic for letting it go all these years. You were repeating a pattern, but this is how patterns survive across generation. Good news is patterns can be changed. Do you see how let it go blocks love from being possible in your life?